Week 3 of NWSL is in the books. Let's go into the categories of where I've got the teams so far. And if you're new here, I'm Casey. I talk soccer, mostly women's soccer. Hit the follow button to keep up. I've got the same handle on almost every platform. We also apparently may lose TikTok again later this week. So if you don't already follow me somewhere besides TikTok, consider, if you like it. And if you don't, that's okay. But, you can find me elsewhere. I'm keeping the same category names I had last week, but there's been quite a few shifts here. So let's talk about it. Contenders, I do think Kansas City looks stronger than Orlando Pride, but these two teams are in a league of their own for me. Washington Spirit, I do think still is a little bit too injured to match up favorably with Orlando or Kansas City, but I do think they look good. Now let's get to the interesting part, because we've had a lot of movement in the could be good, could be shit category. And I am, to some extent, ranking them where I think they are. This is very close, though. I think everybody in here is very even, and as you've seen, you can drop down into what fresh hell is this, or back into could be good, could be shit pretty easily. I think getting beyond that's going to be harder. San Diego, I got to give you your propers. I thought you dealt with Orlando very well. It was beautiful team organization. You got screwed a little bit on the penalties there and that whole mess. But this looked better than I thought it could look. Just, again, a team playing organizationally well together. Does this look as good at a normal match time? I don't know, right? But I can't ignore that it looked good. And they're growing into every single match here. So you got to give them something. Houston and Gotham, I am punishing you for the boredom that was the Friday night match. And also Gotham, I'm sorry, but without Tierna Davidson, you can't even be in contenders but injured. You're now in could be good, could be shit. You have surpassed how injured you can be to still be in that category. When you get some of your other folks back, I think you can go back into contenders but injured. But for now, you're going to be in the could be good, could be shit. Bay FC, if you start the lineup you went with in the second half, you start Lima and Kundanachi, I don't think you lose this one, actually. I think that looked very different because of the ways you were able to pin back Spirit. I don't know. I just think got the starting lineup wrong here. Seattle with Fishlock, I think at least draws the match against Angel City. I think that was a rough go in what is otherwise a very strong midfield for them. Angel City, though, Katie Zellum, we start her and we look like a completely different team. Shocking. I'm cautiously optimistic we're going to make good decisions and continue to improve upon having Katie Zellum in the midfield by making a few other tweaks. Racing Louisville, I can't drop you down to what fresh hell is this because you got to win, but it was over Chicago, so, North Carolina, I do think you need to start to be worried at this point. I would have wanted to see some more of this gelling by now, and it's not gelling, which tells me we don't have a great answer for how to utilize Shaw and Sanchez at the same time. Not good. Portland, Utah, Chicago, what fresh hell is this? These teams are here because they all need roster movement, and there's nowhere to go until the summer window. Thus, I don't see them moving up. Who am I overhyping? Who am I sleeping on? Let me know in the comments.